So here we are at the first Titan, the Rock Titan, the Stone Titan, Klawf. We're going to be thrown straight into a battle with it. I recommend you take this on probably after the second gym. You can probably do it after the first gym, just so you get the ability to dash. It's going to make your life traversing the entire region a lot easier. This is a rock type Pokemon. This shouldn't be too difficult to take on, especially with our level 6s. In fact, it's going to be a walk in the park. If you have any water or grass types, you are easily going to be able to defeat this. So that's the first phase of it down. Easy peasy. Again, now that we've beaten all 8 gyms, this is going to be a walk in the park. So I wanted to save this all for one condensed video. I just thought it would make more sense doing it that way, so I could give you guys strategies on how to beat these, even if you're not as high level as me, which you're probably not. You're probably playing through this game in some kind of, you know, more logical way to unlock all of the abilities for Koraidon. So you found it, and that thing's the Stone Cliff Titan. No Klawf has got any business being that big. Is it going to be even strong now after eating those herbs? Let's find out. You should be able to defeat all 5 Titans with a little strategy after defeating 4 gyms or so. I've seen people be able to do that, which means you'll have the ability to glide, the ability to swim, all of that, making your life traversing the entire region just, as I said, infinitely better. Just so many quality of life things there. This should go down in one hit. There we go. And we've got Arven with us, and we're going to see a little bit of why he's doing all of this. So thankfully, our Annihilate was able to easily dispatch that. We've done a lot of training, so these first few are going to be a breeze, if not all of them. All right, look at my little buddy coming through like a champ. But these Titan Pokemon are yeesh. I sure don't like having something so tough out to get me. We're going to go into the cave that Klawf destroyed, created. I bet somewhere in here there's more of that Herba Mystica the Titan was eating. Quick, let's have a look around before he comes back. Now, this storyline should only take you an hour-ish at most, if you are playing through it like I am at the end of the game. If you're playing through it, it's just going to add like 20 minutes here and there in between every gym. It's not the hardest storyline, thankfully. Here's the Herba Mystica. This is one of the Herba Mystica. It's exactly how it looked in the book. You and Arven found the sweet Herba Mystica. Fantastic, fantastic. Yes, we actually found one. It's all thanks to you, Petey Winall. So what he's going to do is just make a sandwich out of it for both of us. Great. Let's see. Now, if I can just get him to eat some. And we're going to find out why he's doing this as well. For himself. There is selfish reasons. There are selfish reasons for this. So Arven isn't the great guy he's making out he is. Arven, original sandwich pack full of herbs. I'll even give you a badge, you know, as a thank you for taking on that Titan Pokemon. Very nice. We get our little picture taken. We get our badge. What's really cool is that all 18 types are represented with a badge in this game. That's what the 18 quests kind of symbolize. Here's Koraidon. What's up with that thing? It just comes out of its ball on its own whenever it wants. Yeah, because it's freaking adorable. Look at it. It wants some of that sandwich just like at the beginning of the game. That's not for you. I'm going to let it have it because look at it. How could I say no to that face? I love it. I just went through all the trouble of making that for you and you just give it away? Absolutely. Look at it. Look, pets are family. I would die for my pets. That's totally fine. I would feed my pets before I feed myself, and I'm proving it in this game. You already ate that whole thing? Of course it did. Oh, it liked that. Be able to dash now. Oh, it's so much faster. Obviously, if you've been following my walkthrough, which I'm not too sure how many people watching this video will have, but we've just been running around at the base speed without the dash the entire game, which is fine because I've had a lot to explain on the routes, all the new Pokemon. Then when we get to a city, we don't really need to dash anyway because we're taking on gyms. But having the dash feature now just means it's going to be so much easier to take on Team Star and all that kind of stuff. I really owe you. Oh, but this story is actually heartbreaking. Okay, the coast is clear. It's actually heartbreaking. You can come out now. Oh, I know what's to come, and it breaks my heart. All right, on to the next one. Right, so here we are, Area 3 of the East Province, where we found the Steel Titan, Orthworm. And we just have to run into it a couple of times to activate the battle. I recommend you do this maybe after the 3rd badge. Obviously, we're doing after 8. We've already explained all of that. So this will not be a difficult fight. Even if you're under-leveled, you can cheese these fights and get access to all of these abilities. So, Orthworm is a Steel-type Pokemon. Let's talk about it right now. If you hit it with a ground type, unfortunately, it will restore its health instead of damaging it. So bring fire type Pokemon, bring fighting type Pokemon. Close combat will easily make easy work of this. Any fire type or fighting type that you've caught up until this point, maybe Tauros will easily be able to dispatch this. Anyway, it goes into its cave. Now we just need to follow it in there. And go on a little bit of a chase right now, if I remember correctly. So let's do that now. We do have the ability. I'm so used to not having the ability to dash in this playthrough now. I need to take advantage of it. So again, just need to follow it, run into it a couple of times, anger it, essentially. Let's see if we can predict where it's going to go. Nope, it's going to go into this wall. Okay. We'll make easy work of this with that Annihilate. But yeah, if you're looking for a counter at this point, the area just before the 3rd gym, you'll be able to find Tauros. That's a fantastic fighting type Pokemon. Easily be able to dispatch this. There's counters to everything around each Titan, each gym, simply because of the sheer quantity of Pokemon in the overworld now, which is really, really nice. We're going to close combat this, and it will go down in one hit because we're level 60. This is around level 25. There's no level that's showcased on screen right now, but that's a rough estimate of what you can expect. So we defeat the 2nd Titan there. We're going to get our 2nd load of Herba Mystica. Titan Orthworm, thank you very much. Would you still love me if I was a worm? No. No, I wouldn't. I've made that joke twice now. It's not funny. It's not funny. I just like my own jokes, apparently. We did it, Peter. Way to go, little buddy. Did you get a good look at its face, though? I didn't expect a Titan to be such a little cutie. He's alright, that Orthworm. It's alright. I bet if we go in here, we'll find more of that Herba Mystica we ate before. Let's go find it before that thing can regroup. I hope it doesn't regroup. What do you mean by regroup? Like, is there more big Orthworms? They will absolutely take over the planet. If we're lucky, there'll be another herb here. There's an Ultra Ball there. I knew it. I'm guessing you can return to these caves and then you can like encounter Pokemon, pick up any items that are in here. It really is here. This is one of the herbs. You and Arven found the salty Herba Mystica. It is Mystica. I was right the first time. Woohoo! We did it. Thanks, Petey Winnell. Now, let's see what does the book have to say. Let's see, what does the book have to say? Good for you. Muscle weakness. It supposedly builds up strength again. If I can just slip this into a tasty sandwich and get him to eat some. Well, what are we waiting for, Peter? Well, it's time to dig in. Let me whip something up for us. Oh, this storyline breaks my heart, like I said. Oh. Okay, let's find out. And Bob's your uncle. Here you go. My special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And it comes with a side of Titan badge. Token of my gratitude, of course. There we go. We have got technically 10 badges now. We're going to absolutely speed through the last 8. Simply because we're such a high level for the Team Star battles for this. Etc, etc. Though the final Titan and Team Star battle will be a little bit challenging. And of course, pets are family, pets over yourself. Of course we're going to give it to the Koraidon. We're never going to get a taste of this sandwich, unfortunately. Does that mean your mum cooked with the Herba Mystica at the beginning of the game? Because that like helped heal the Koraidon at the beginning of the game, didn't it? I definitely, absolutely did not make extra so that Koraidon could have a sandwich, okay? There you go. There you go, boy. Oh, I love him. Oh my god. I love our little Koraidon. Jump higher now. Super, super nice. Means you can traverse the mountains like Glaciada just so much easier. Just that little extra boost is so big. No, do not eat that. No, that's for something else. That isn't for you. Don't tell off my Koraidon. That's my job. I shouldn't have shouted like that. Oh, this is where it gets sad. I guess I should at least tell you the full story, PD Winnall. My heart can't handle this. Come on out, bud. No. No. This is my Bostiff. My partner. Oh, Koraidon. I know. Tell us more. There you go, bud. Eat up. This sandwich should help you feel better. It should help you feel better, boy. Slowly now. Take your time. Small bites are fine. Just chew nice and slow. It's so sad. My buddy here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. He never really recovered. What a condescending choice. Potions and things don't work. Nothing seems to help. Not potions, not Pokemon centers, nothing. No. But Bostiff is the only thing in the world I care about. The only thing. So I promised I'd make him better, whatever it takes. I'm gonna cry. I searched online, I read books, I looked all over and tried every cure and remedy I could find, but nothing really worked. I'd almost given up hope. That's when I found out about the Herba Mystica. The book, what is it? I found it in my mum's lab. Herba Mystica. Area 0 is home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call those Titan Pokemon. Interesting, okay. Saw the Gibble in the picture as well. It's this book full of crazy stories and legends and things, stuff nobody would usually believe. But I believe it. I think what it says is true. And according to this book, eating all 5 Herba Mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, my Bostiff's paws were cold as ice before he ate that last herb, but they've warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. I hope so. You've done eating, bud? See, sad stories about... Oh no, I can't think of a sad story in a previous Pokemon game off the top of my head, but this makes me feel things. Can you see? Are your eyes open? I did it! It's been so long since he was able to open his eyes. I was so worried. Man, I'm so glad. Look at him. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell if they're open or not, but I know the difference. They are just underneath that eyebrow there. They are orange. The power of these herbs is... I love that I'm twisting my head as well. Like, that would actually help. The power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying. I'm going to bring my Bostiff back to full health. I swear it. So, yeah, that's my story. 3 herbs to go. Let's find them together. It's so sad. It's so sad. Right, on to the 3rd Titan. And that giant creature there that resembles Donphan but isn't quite Donphan is the third Titan. The first time I saw this, I was absolutely blown away. You can see it from a large distance. It's crazy. Anyway, this isn't Donphan. This is a different Pokemon. This is the Paradox Pokemon, Donphan. Great Tusk. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Right. This is ground fighting, excellent attack and physical defense, poor special defense. I recommend you take advantage of its poor special defense by using special attacking moves that are either grass or water. This is not Donphan, this is actually Donphan. I can't believe my stupid slip of my tongue there. Right, we're just going to Petal Blizzard it. We're going to use our Arboliver. It's faster than us. It roughly should be level 35, I believe. You can absolutely take it on. Ooh, that... We might not be able to KO this with Arboliver. We're going to just try and Petal Blizzard it here. You can really tell just how difficult these things are, that they're outspeeding a level 54. Thankfully, we also have Golduck, our shiny Golduck. That's the only reason I have it on my team. I wouldn't actually have Golduck if it wasn't for it being shiny. We're going to use Hydro Pump here. As long as it doesn't miss, fantastic. We'll KO it. Take advantage of that poor special defense. And yeah, job's a good one. Though, of course, we are going to have to defeat it a second time. What we're going to do is just switch that to our lead. Now, where did it go? Over here. It's going to go into that cave again. And we're going to be able to find the location of the third Herba Mystica. It's so cool, though, seeing such a ginormous, brand new Paradox Pokemon. Absolutely insane. Titan Great Tusk began eating something. Arven's never too far behind. Looks like you found yourself a Titan. That's the Quaking Earth Titan? Is that even a Pokemon? It must be trying to get pumped up with that little snack. Time to show that thing what you and me can do, PD Winnell. Right, and as long as we don't miss Hydro Pump here... Oh wait, of course there's a decent chance we miss it. What's its accuracy? Is it 90%? Is it 80%? Let's find out. 80%. As long as we don't miss it, we should be okay. It's a 1 in 5 chance of missing it. I'm going to use the Scoville and I caught nearby to seize a real spicy victory. This is going to burn. We don't miss. I'm not too sure how useful having Arven's Pokemon on our team is. And oh my life, it barely survived. Speed harshly fell. Unfortunately, the only attacking move we've got with Gold. I forgot to actually... I say I forgot. I actually had a mishap before recording this. I wasn't happy with one of the takes, and I didn't save. And I lost a ton of progress in terms of training my Pokemon. So, good job, me. I even taught Golduck Aqua Jet and everything. I'm just an idiot. Behind the scenes of what it's like recording on a stressful like release period. Nice going, little buddy. What even was that thing though? I kind of feel like maybe I've seen it before somewhere. Yes, you have seen something that looks like that thing before. You've seen something that looks like the Great Tusk. Anyway, but if we head inside here, we'll find more of the Herba Mystica it was eating. Let's give the place a once over before that thing decides to come back. Right. I should note that Titan will be different in Pokemon Violet, if I'm correct. I'm sure there's some here too. Simply because that is a version exclusive version of, I guess, Paradox of Donphan. Obviously, Violet is has Pokemon featuring from the future. I knew it. I spy Herba Mystica. What does this Herba Mystica do? You and Arven found the Sour Herba Mystica. Another successful search. We're on a roll. Now, let's see. What's the book have to say? Okay. Sour Herba Mystica is a chock full of nutrients and is great for boosting your overall health. It says here it works wonders whether you're tired physically or mentally. Perks you righter. I could do with some of this Herba Mystica. My throat hurts from all the videos I've filmed so far. Just, God, my brain's just in overdrive. I've been dreaming about this game. Just, it's not good. Here you go. Another one of your favorite old Arven sandwiches. We haven't actually tried it yet. We get the 3rd Titan badge. Legitimately, though, I'm dreaming about this game. It's not good. This game's gonna be my life for the next month. Of course, Komodo. You don't even have to ask. Boy, eat as much as you want. Figure this might happen. Don't worry, I made extra this time for that brutal view. Oh, that's considerate of Arven. I love this Komodo. How many times can I say that without annoying people? Probably I'm already past that threshold. Go on, eat up, boy. Now, my Bustiff, got some for you too. Got some for you too. Poor my Bustiff. It breaks my heart. I'm not the biggest fan of my Bustiff's design, but this whole storyline has given me not a newfound love, because we've known it exists for, like, with the data mines and stuff, for like a week and a half maybe. So it's given me a found love. We'll be able to glide now. Nice. We can jump off high things and cover more ground, cover more distance. Super nice. At least bother to taste it before you swallow it right down, would you? Don't you dare condescend, my Komodo. This brute seems to be benefiting from the herbs too. It's in its own sort of, in its own special way. Maybe Komodo's a little damaged too. There's always a Titan Pokemon near the Herba Mystica when we find them, right? Yes. Like the book says, it's not like big old Pokemon just happen to like these herbs. It's actually something in the herbs that's making these Titans so big and strong. Does that mean Titan's lair isn't really some kind of treasure hoard or whatever? It's just a pantry where the Titan keeps its food? You okay, my Bustiff? Oh, a good boy. Oh, he's trying. He barked. You heard that right. Petey Winnell, my Bustiff just woofed, right? Shall we ruin him by saying, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Right? I'm not imagining things. What a good boy. You see that? I knew I wasn't just hearing things. He's my best bud, huh? Who's the best of boys? You are. Yes, you are. It's been so long since I heard that woof. Buster is definitely getting better. Ever since I teamed up with you, good things keep happening. But we've still got 2 more herbs to go. Hope you'll stick it out until we're done. Of course, anything for that dog. Anything for that dog. Right, on to the 4th Titan. So here we are at the lair of the 4th Titan. Might be doing it slightly out of order, but that's all good in my book. We've got to avoid all these boulders. When have you ever seen something like this in Pokemon? I know it's very simple. Oh, we're getting hit by things. I know it's a very simple challenge, but it's just really cool to see it. So, here we are. The flying type Titan. Let's do it. I actually quite like this Pokemon. Didn't I say it was a good glass cannon? We're going to lead with Cyclizer. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what moves you should be using on Bombirdier. You'll want to be using maybe Fairy type, Electric type attacks on this thing. Thankfully, it doesn't have any abilities that nullify any of its weaknesses. It's a good glass cannon. It's going to hit hard. That's about it. I say it's a glass cannon. It's actually got very good defenses. Oh, no. Shut up, Phil. You know what you're talking about. We defeat the Bombardier in record time. It's possible to actually encounter this as your first Titan, as it's closer to the Bug-type gym than it is, than Klawf is. You managed to get to the Titan somehow, huh? Where did you come from, Arven? Did you just, like, brave those boulders? Is this the Titan who's been dropping all the boulders? I was lucky enough to be able to sneak up here because it had all of its attention on you, bud. It looks like it's trying to power itself up, like some kind of mystical meal power or something. You know the deal by now, Arven. You know what this is all about. Thankfully, our Cyclizer is level 61. So, Dragon Claw should one-hit KO this. If it doesn't, we'll see. What level... Knackley's level 19. Maybe this is recommended to be your second Titan then. You are able to beat all of these Titans with 4 gym badges. Like I said, I got friends who've done that because they wanted to open up all of the traversal mechanics, make going around the region a lot easier than, you know, like for example, I have been throughout this playthrough. There we go. 4th Titan defeated. We got 1 more Titan to go. And then a special surprise at the end of the episode. I say end of the episode. Last portion of the episode. Way to go, Petey Winnell. Looks like we don't have to worry about any more boulders falling on us now. Oh, but it adds character to this area. I think this should be a mainstay. I think it's really cool. There has to be more of that Harbour Mystica with 8 in there. Let's hurry and find it before the Titan come back for another go at us. Let's do it. Let's see if we can cure Mabostiff. Come out wherever you are. It's in the cave. We know it's in the cave. What type is this then? We've had sour. Have we had spicy? Here's our little herb. Or are they all just the same? Bitter. Okay, they are different. Nice. The shape, the sheen, it looks like it'll taste horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you. Now, let's see. What's the book have to say? Great for your circulation. It really gets the blood flowing, and that warms you right up nice and toasty, even boosting the immune system. Or so it says. It's true. The worse something tastes, the better it is for you. Let's get some food going. Huacha. Sounds like it could be a Pokemon. What kind of words that? Sorry for the wait. Here's a super healthy sandwich that'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat. We both know we're not eating this sandwich. This is purely for... I love how disgusting it looks in that picture. We both know this is for Koraidon at this point. I haven't eaten in 2 long weeks. It's been so hard. Koraidon just eats everything I need. Everything I have. But look at that face. How could I say no to that face? I'm gonna give you a sandwich to Koraidon. I'll share. Go on then. Come on out, Mabostiff. Food's up. Bless it. Bless it so much. Wait, you've taken a bite. You're only giving it a little bit. You're just giving it portions. Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. That's cute. Whereas Koraidon's just like, yo, give me the whole thing. I won't even chew it. We have across water now. Great, which opens up the possibility for us to be able to take on the final Titan. Seems like that fella's also slowly regaining its original strength. Still, it doesn't look like it's anywhere close to returning to its battle form. Seems healthy enough physically. Maybe it's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form. A mental block? I've read about it in books before. A mental scar, like psychological trauma, you know? I think that's what you call it. That's deep. Alright. Maybe it was a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared to battle at all. Well, don't worry, I'm sure both that brute and Mabostiff will make a full recovery eventually. So, how do you feel, Mabostiff? How's that Harbour Mystica working? That's really interesting. No pressure. Not like it's fair to expect every kind of Harbour Mystica to have some huge effect, right? It's not like the effect has to be immediate either. Oh, it sounds angry. All right. Make sure you're right as rain. You got 1 more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all. It's just gotta be. All right, Petey Winnell. The next stop on our little herb hunt should also be the last, but we can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep our momentum here. Here we go. Right. Oh, it's so close to being better. Right, onto the 5th and final Titan. So, here we are at Casaroya Lake, the location of the final Titan, the False Dragon Titan. That name will make more sense momentarily. We've just got to get our way to this island here on the lake. We don't want to bump into their Marvel right there. Or these Vatini. Super cool to see these in the wild, though. Make your way over here. Avoid all the Tatsugiri and talk to this one right here. The one that says, literally says Titan there. Okay. It looks slightly bigger than a Tatsugiri. And that's because it is going to be consumed by this thing right here. This is Dondozo. Essentially it uses Tatsugiri as a mouthpiece, as a brain. It's got a huge HP, huge attack, huge defense, but again, quite low special defense. We're going to try and take advantage of this. This is going to be the hardest Titan, as it is roughly in the mid-50s, the mid-level 50s. So, we're just going to Petal Blizzard a few times here. We could even maybe use Mega Drain just to... yeah, especially if it's getting critical hits on us. But again, we shouldn't have the most trouble with this, as we do have a counter, a solid counter to it. So Arbor Liver, we're going to Petal Blizzard one more time. Aqua Tail, it's not going to do too much as we resist it. Very nice. Petal Blizzard just about KOs that, right? And it heads back to its lair. Giant freaking catfish. Don't like it. Don't like this Pokemon. That's probably the biggest compliment I can give it, right? So we're going to follow it all to its cave. We can also, while it's doing this, may as well just heal, right? Just auto heal. As there is going to be a second battle, but we will have the assistance of Arven momentarily. So we just got to follow where it goes without bumping into any Pokemon. I would really like not to bump into anything. There are some speedy Pokemon that will attack us though here in the water. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Here it is. I don't like it. How's it going to get in there? It'll die. It's a catfish. It can't go in caves. But that's why it's called the False Dragon. Because maybe the catfish isn't the Titan itself. Maybe it is. Who knows? So that's it. Sure is one big dragon. Wait, is it even a dragon or is it a fish? The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? Yeesh! Didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. And here we have it. The final big Titan fight. Or is it? Let's use... We could Terastallize here just to do an extra bit of damage. Not really necessary. Oh, we are going to hit Greedon by accident here. Sorry, Arven. This food chain's got me pretty fascinated. I'm going to dig in and make the middle of the battle. Water Pulse, if it hits us, yeah, that's... we've got really good special defense. That's not going to matter too much. We're also going to heal everything on the field now. Petal Blizzard. It's only doing maybe a fifth. Defense foul. Unfortunately, we're not hitting it with it in its defense. It's going to be the toughest battle out the lot, but that's okay. I say toughest, probably just the most time-consuming, because there's no way Dondozo can do too much to us. Even if it body slams, it's still barely going to be doing a quarter. We are going to Terastallize just to take advantage of the 2x stab rather than 1.5x stab. I don't think it'll actually affect how many turns this battle's going to be, but we may as well get the extra power regardless. Oh no, that did significantly more. Okay, nice. Tail Whip. lowering its defenses, which does... I'd rather it just do some damage to it. And its HP restored. Oh, it's physical. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should be energy balling then. For Dondozo, recommend electric type attacks, grass type attacks like I'm using. It's a water type Pokemon, so yeah, there we go. Super effective. I'm an idiot. I should have been using Energy Ball the whole time. Didn't realize Petal Blizzard was actually physical. I should get rid of that then. And down goes Dondozo. Have we killed it? Is it literally dead? I don't like that. The Titan's taken care of. Next up on the menu is that Herba Mystica, or is it? Is sushi on the menu? The little sushi guy escaped without becoming that thing's lunch. Does that thing want to fight too? It does. It does. That's as Titan as it can be. Tatsugiri. Energy Ball. Let's go. It's Dragon Water type. We've spoken about this Pokemon before. Very good special attack. Decent speed. Energy Ball again. Unfortunately, this looks like it's going to be numerous turns. We could switch into Cyclizer. Just quickly want to talk about Tatsugiri as well. Technically the 6th Titan. Like I said, excellent special attack. Decent speed. Overall, I quite like this Pokemon. Unfortunately, with its typing, Ice type attacks aren't super effective due to its water. Electric type is nullified by Dragon, Grass, all of that. Fairy. Use Fairy type attacks on this if possible. Right, Energy Ball again. It's gonna Icy Winds. That's super effective on Arboliver, but it's not doing too much. Speed Foul, we're already slower, it doesn't matter too much. Energy Ball. It's doing like a decent chunk. Takedown misses. Ugh. Well, next turn hopefully we KO it. And then hopefully we can save... we can save Arven's Mabosstiff. I hope so. Lordy, I hope so. That's fine. Speed falls again. This is where I'd like to have battle animations off, but unfortunately the game does not let you. It's not going to KO, but will take down. Yes, it will. Good stuff. Arven, you actually did something this time. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's big from you. That's big. It's the smallest Titan you'll see. We defeat it. And there we go. Level up on one of our Pokemon as well. I'm trying to get closer to my monitor. Christ. I'm on carpet, so that's why it's difficult to move. Not that that's really relevant to anything. It's not relevant, is it? Nice job, Peter. Well, that's my hard-working little bird. Maybe the Titan was both these Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal. Maybe the real Titan was... Oh, no. I'm not... Can't think of a joke. Just laugh. Just come up with your own jokes. There should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Peter Winall. What, you think I'm here to entertain you? Yes, that's kind of your job, Phil. And there we go. We've defeated the final Titans, and we will get the ability to climb with Acherodon now. So basically anywhere in the region we can go. Nowhere is off limits now. What flavour is this Herba Mystica? It is spicy. Nice. See what the book has to say. So it seems spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism, gives your circulation a boost, and helps flush out all these toxins, along with a ton of sweat. You know what's next? It's chow time. Very nice. And here we go. They don't have an animation for him actually cooking, unfortunately. Trusty Arven's chocolate block full of cheer. Final herb super sandwich. He could have just used the picnic animation for like cooking, I guess. That would have been better than a black screen, but Whatever, there we go. All 5 Titan gym badges. Super, super nice. We're still not done yet. We got one last thing we need to do for this video. It's going to be a bit of a long one. These last 2 videos before the Elite Four are going to be long. We can never say no to our Koraidon. Yes, we will do that. This time, no. This is mine. Nah, eat up, boy. There you go. I love our little Koraidon. Climb up vertical surfaces now. Just opens up the entire region. If you don't think you can like get somewhere where you can just climb up it now. Very Breath of the Wild. Very, very nice. Okay, my boss Stiff, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be good? Eat up, bud. Yeah, just giving him rations. That's not going to make him feel better. Make you feel all better, I promise. Peter Win and I, we really did our best to get this for you. We're going to play with your favourite ball as much as you want. You know, just like we used to. Stop it. Please, get better. That's all I want, really. It's all Koraidon wants as well. Is it going to work? I hope so. Does the black screen indicate it's died? Because it's too long of a loading screen. My boss Stiff. You did your best, bud. Oh, it's going to be sad. It's going to be sad if it's happy or sad. Oh, Arven. Oh. Its eyes widened. It's so cute. It's also huge, oh my god, but it's so cute. It's so sweet. I know, bud. Me too. Oh. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. We're not bros like that. Koraidon still isn't a fan of us. Oh, it's so sweet. Well, that's good. I'd say a happy ending, but no, we've still got one last thing to do. It's actually healthy now. Okay, so we got the Rotom phone. It's calling us. Professor Sada. Hello, Peter Winnell. This is Sada. What? So we have been getting phone calls from Sada in between each Titan, just telling us what we can do with our newfound abilities. Seems the Koraidon has gained all of its powers except for the power to battle. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs on while you're riding it. Super, super nice. I've just been skipping it because it adds a freaking minute to the video each time. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to Peter Winnell. I listened to you like you had anything to do with it. That voice, Arven, are you there? I've been searching so long for a way to reach you because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Peter Winnell back to the lighthouse with you, to the lab on Poco Path. I will reach out once more when you arrive there. That's our next port of call to conclude the Titan story. What's Arven going to say? I guess you probably already know, but that's my mum. Always buried under her work, off pursuing her own research, never at home with me. That's the first time I've even heard her voice in years, you know? And now what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy? She's seriously unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Koraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but sure, fine. I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path at the lighthouse where you and me first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Good, Mabustiff. I'm invested. I'm personally invested in this story. Mom, where have you been all this time? Right. I'm going to just prepare for what's next. I'll see you at the Poco Path. We're really getting into the nitty-gritty of the story now. So, yeah, see you in 2 seconds at Poco Path. So, here we are at Poco Path. Here at the Poco Path Laboratory. This is the door we need to go in. This is where we're going to meet Arven. We're going to discover more to do with the lore of this game. Because obviously we've done a lot of gyms. We've done a lot of battling. But we haven't actually found out what's going on in Paldea, like why things are the way they are. So, well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There better be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. Everyone always says she's some kind of genius, absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My mum, that is. But let me tell you, as a parent, she's the worst. All she ever does is work. She never comes home. I don't have a single memory of her even playing with me. Her own kid. Mabustiff's the only one who was there for me. Always. I really feel for this character. Anyway, it's open now. Go on in. I feel like this might be one of the most complex characters in recent Pokemon games. There's Lily. There's N. I just want to go get this over with. There's Lusamine. Sun and Moon was obviously very, very narrative heavy, so would have had to have some strong characters. So this is the first time in this laboratory, right? And God, it's eerie. A 5-monitor setter. Very nice. That's what I want. I need your help. This is eerie. This is creepy. I'm currently at the deepest point of Area 0 in the Great Crater of Paldea. Obviously, we were explicitly told we are not allowed there. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Sada's glorious research. Okay, it's a bit egotistical, but okay. The final step? But there is something we need first. Something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Scarlet Book. Okay. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arven? It's the first time you've spoken to your son in years. Don't tell him off. This expedites things. Bring the Scarlet Book to the deepest depths of Area 0. I promise there will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. Interesting. I must note, however, that Area 0 is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I will be awaiting you in the deepest part of Area 0 whenever you arrive. So essentially what that's telling us is we need to complete all 3 of the overarching storylines. Victory Road, Team Stars, and Starfall Falls, or whatever it's called, and this one. Area 0. That place is bad news. It was down in Area 0 that Mabustiff got wounded in the first place, down in the Great Crater of Paldea. You were allowed down there. Wow, in all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you going to go? Well, of course. Not now. We don't have the allies. I suppose she did ask. I feel bad for Arven, and I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. So I guess I'm going to. Sides. I'd love to give Mum a piece of my mind. The anger in that face. Alright then, Peter went all outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head into Area 0 or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Right. Final part of this storyline is a battle against Arven. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna head straight into it. He's gonna come equipped with some very high level Pokemon. We should be just about good enough with the training that I did off screen previously to recording this episode, when I had my mishaps. You ready for a battle, Peter Winner? Let's do it. I recommend you lead with a fighting type Pokemon. Excellent, you ready to? Right, my Mabustiff? A fighting type Pokemon, as he's got a bulky lead. You're battling with my Mabustiff? I don't know if I want to hurt my Mabustiff, man. I can see why you'd be worried. But my buddy here's bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone, always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. It wasn't an hour ago, he was on death's door. It's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if we always lost to that student council girl, the battle fanatic one. I don't feel comfortable, Arven. Anyway, my point here is there's no need to worry. Don't want to hurt my Mabustiff, man. We're brand new Arven and Mabustiff. We're feeling audacious or maybe herbaceous. Is that a word? Let me give you a taste of what we can do. Right. This is a very difficult battle if you're not prepared for it. Make sure to bring roughly level 60s. I believe he's late 50s. Greedon. So we're leading with Annihilate. Shouldn't be too difficult to just close combat that. And then I plan on switching out. The Pokemon that I met during our hunt for Herb and Mystica's all stars. Every one of them. Level 58. Strong. One hit KO with that though, thankfully. Good stuff. Now, my plan here is to nullify our defense falling. Switch out on this turn. He's probably going to try and bring something out that counters Annihilate, right? So let's see. Scovillain. It's pretty much as I expected. We're going to send out Skillydirge here. He's only level 59. So with the strategy, which I would have already posted a video out about it, I believe. If not, it will be coming. It's harder to train special attackers than it is physical attackers. So this is slightly weaker. We're going to Torch Song. On the chance that we stay in with Skillydirge. Now, that's super effective. And we will probably need to heal. So, I don't see myself using Skillydirge past this. Past Scovillain. Crunch, as long as it doesn't crit, we survive. Good stuff. Torch Song, easy KO, especially with our special attack being boosted. I am worried about some of his later Pokemon. He's probably going to send out one of two Pokemon that we haven't seen before. Right, Garganical. Let's talk about Garganical, shall we? We're going to send in Golduck because it's a special attacker. Garganical, as I've said numerous times about its previous evolutions, very, very defensive. In fact, its special defense is still really good. High physical attack, high physical defense, high HP. The only thing lacking is its speed. This could actually be a bit of a problem if Hydro Pump doesn't hit. It does hit. And it's a 2-hit KO. I'm happy with that. Stone Edge could 1-hit KO. No, wow, it doesn't even. 2-half. Wow, okay. I was expecting a lot more there. The level differential here definitely played a part. Garganical goes down. Good stuff. Right. Next Pokemon is going to be who I presume it's going to be. Toadscruel. Yes, it is going to be what I thought it was going to be. What we're going to do is send out. We're going to send out Cyclizer here. So, Toadscruel. We spoke about its previous evolution, Toadscool, in a very early episode. Ground grass type, basically the opposite of water poison. It's exactly like Tentacruel in the Kanto games. Very high special defense, great speed, good special attack, all in all. Just a really nice, underrated Pokemon in my eyes. We're just going to Dragon Claw. I don't think this can hurt us too much. It will have Earth Power. I can't see that. Yeah, I can't see that doing more than half our health. Since we're prepared for this battle's a lot easier for us than if you came into this unprepared. In a test run, I was totally unprepared for this and had no idea what to expect. Cloyster. Cloyster. I think we can finish this battle with Annihilate, close combating twice. If I'm looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my notes, just so I can see what he's got left. Cloyster's part Ice type, right? So close combat. It is physically defensive. Okay, that's fine. I'd recommend you use Electric, Ice type, whatever else. It's super effective. Fighting. Has quite a few weaknesses. Final Pokemon is the Mastiff. I don't want to hurt this Pokemon. I don't want to do this to you, Arven. Don't make me do this. I don't want to hurt you. Intimidate. Oh, of course, yeah. It's just another reason why Annihilate is just so freaking good. Celebrate your full recovery with a glow up. Time to Terastallize. Going to Terastallize into the Dark type. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's find out now. We should outspeed it. Inner Focus has prevented our attack stat being lowered. Just, oh, absolutely love Annihilate. I've been singing its praises this entire time. It does survive. That's interesting. Play Rough is going to KO. That's fine. He's not going to use healing items, so we just send out our fastest Pokemon here. Which I guess is Golder. No. It's Cyclizer. And with this concludes this portion of the story. KO that. Good stuff. Let's go. We've done it. One last thing to do, and that's take on the entirety of Team Stars, and then we are set for the Elite Four. We were so close, my Bustiff, so close, but Peter went on. Thanks, little buddy. I didn't want to do that to you, man. That is the strength of someone who could take down this Titan Pokemon, huh? Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're going to need some more support. The Pokemon in Area 0 are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there too. I'd say we need at least 2 more people. Somebody with some champion rank level skills and someone who can deal with crazy tech. Maybe the Mona. The student council girl? Yeah, she'd be perfect for the job, but I doubt she'd give us the time of day unless one of us was on our level. On her level, as in champion rank level. But, well, we've got to do what we've got to do. Whoever you think could be a help, just try getting in good with them. We'll see if we can't get a team together. Get in touch if you make progress. I'll do the same. And there we go. We defeat Arven, and that concludes the Path of Legends. We have full mobility with our Koraidon now, which is super nice. In the next episode, we are going to take on the entirety of Team Stars and see what that storyline, that story quest has for us. So see you then. Appreciate you watching.